Well, good morning, lads and lasses. How are we all feeling today? I'm feeling spectacular. A little bit more free time. Time for a surprise stream. That's why I'm here. Like playing those old puzzle games I was playing before, 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Oh, good. Time really flies. But it's more of a free chat, sit around, do random things sort of day. So, here I am, sitting around, doing random things. But, other than that, quite a chilly morning over where I am. Sure, it's all very hot over in America, where most of my viewers are. But here it is, in Australia. Bloody cold as all hell. Cold means 20 degrees. Australians are terrible with the cold. Oh yes. Oh. I also thought of thinking of doing something exciting today. Not just planning to finish up Superliminal, is probably the game I'll play first, and then I'll feel like if I play any more games, but I'm thinking of treating anyone who actually watches as a guinea pig. I have got 3 instruments sitting around me. 3. And those instruments are sitting there waiting to be used. Now, I haven't got a mix that's quite good enough for instruments, but there's nothing to say we can't make that today. So, lads and lasses, what are we going to do with ourselves today? Whew. Let us see, shall we? We'll start up with Superliminal, because I do want to finish that game, and it was only very short, so it should be finishing up soon. With where we left off last time. Apologize. Tap very loudly. Uh-huh. Don't know why I got my fish open like a stunned mullet, but my fish open. My face hole, my mouth. Good God, what is wrong with me this morning? I've used all my brain power on my bloody other projects, that's what's happened. Speaking of other projects, I'm thinking of, hopefully by next week, having another one of those Resident Evil little things, eh? Hopefully I have another one out. That'll be nice. Very nice indeed. Yes, the stream was going to be yesterday, but the project that I was dealing with took a bit longer than I expected. More, somebody made a terrible mistake and I had to fix it up, which was very annoying. But what can we do? C'est la vie. It is the life of living with humans, unfortunately. But I also should try and project more. This is just something that struck me as odd. Goodness, I'm speaking quickly. It's that tea I had this morning. Because today... I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh dear. I have no bloody idea what I was trying to say. Well, I'm sure it'll come to me if it's important. Yes. Why I thought of testing music today is because I tried it out last time. And I listened back to it, and at least the trumpet sounded quite nice. Didn't seem to have any... It had that sort of... Well, it has what my sound sounds like now, that bit of a homely feel, as they'd say. Not perfect and warm and delicious. ASMR-like. I should get my own voice out so I can actually hear myself. Turn the monitor on to really confuse me. Yes. Oh. Yes. Suppose that would be hidden. They might see what I sound like on stream. That'll be interesting. But I'm also thinking of doing many things today. Poetry may be one of them. There's a few poems I'd wanted to read. But I'm also thinking of doing many things today. Poetry may be one of them. There's a few poems I'd wanted to read. But I may keep those for later. There you go. That's me listening to my own stream. I am vain, if nothing else. But yes, I have a few songs. I actually recently, after that previous stream, speaking of something to talk about, after that previous stream, Tuesday 2 weeks ago, or Monday night for those in America, 2 weeks ago, I sat down and I dug out my old tuba solos, actually. Turns out, spending hundreds of hours on something makes you really good at keeping it with you. I haven't bloody forgotten a letter. Yeah, my dexterousness has lost its touch, but I can still play them quite well. I was very impressed. So, you never know, maybe you'll hear some of those today. Or not, depending if I blow your ears out or not. This microphone is probably not the best for it, but if I get away from it, it'll probably be fine. And I also have one trumpet slash, I think I have a baritone over there. I may use the baritone instead of the trumpet because it's much more difficult just to pick up a trumpet and play a whole piece. Trumpets are very tough on the lips. But other than that, there's nothing else you can do. I'll play superliminal for a while and see how it feels, right? I do want to do some music today. I will do some music today, so don't worry. Don't you worry your little head. Oh dear, dear. Goodness. I am really a lot more tired than I expected. A lot more tired than I expected. Now, let me start up this game. See how it's going, eh? And press play. Let's jump over to... Oh dear, I forgot this game did that. Over to... Dear goodness. Oh. There we are. Hear that? Beautiful superliminal piano. As I didn't set up. Gaming. Video capture, game capture, any full screen application, wonderful. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Da-da-da-da. I believe we had just gone down one of the elevators. Means we're waking up. Yeah. Graphic settings. Ooh, relaxation room. Sounds like something I need. Oh yeah, I didn't tell off the alarm. What's this? You know, I could find those sort of things relaxing. I've never been very much good at that sort of thing. Sitting down, listening to that sort of meditation music. I knew an old hippie, actually, who did that sort of thing. You know, the crystal music. They helped a, some sort of Buddhist meditative Zen Buddhist sect up north. They did their music for them. It was quite impressive. If nothing else, it was impressive. What is E again? F? E? Got the controls for this game. So, bear with me. Ooh, wonderful! We get to told, if I remember correctly, that we're lost.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence.
Oh,
Please
there you
continue
go.
to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Huh. I was standing in the relaxation room? Going down a heap of elevators? Drinking random soda? Can't say I was doing all that much. Oh dear. Well, bon voyage. What is this? Bon voyage, my friend. No picking up a chair? I can't take a seat. Damn. How unfortunate. Guess I have to make this thing a tad smaller. And there. Oh, there we are. Oh, bloody random soda. Apparently not. All I wanted was a drink. Now I guess I'll just drink some water. Delicious water. And a broken neck, apparently. How very chic. Very nice. Oh. Oh. I see. Now we need to make this much bigger. Walk in here. Excuse me. My voice is a bit rough today. Early mornings, I suppose. Oh. I want to change the music. Oh, damn, we lost the music anyway. Well, that certainly isn't good. Is he going to tell us we're lost again?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing...
I do like this fellow's voice. I have a
So disregard any
soft spot for this sort of accent.
that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
Indeed, oh, maybe I haven't. Ooh, I just realized. Jenga. That is a horrid sound. Goodness. Gracious me. What a horrid sound. But I just ruined somebody's giant Jenga art piece within the mind. Sorry, lad. Or lass. Or anyone in between. Oh dear. That was confusing. I just happened to walk up to the exact right one. Like Ratatouille. Come at me, little lizards. I'll bite you, give you the bubonic plague, mate. How about thee? Ah. Be in the damn door. It's an interesting shower block. But I hope you weren't the one who owned the locker up the top there, mate. That or I'd hope you're the tallest man in the world. Or a very good basketball player, I just realised. This is quite like that, movie Inception, isn't it? Hello, mate.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favourite inspirational quote by me.
Ooh, how self-serving.
What you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature.
Well, you clearly have a very depressing view of life.
Ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
I'll get around to doing it, mate. Just make sure. Ba-da-da. Way. Oop. Somehow that worked. Oop. Sneak in. Oh, yes. Hmm. How am I going to make this thing bigger in perspective? Really stuff this one up, I think. Really tiny. Hmm. How do I crouch? Is there a crouch in this bloody game? This man have problematic knees. Welcome to the world of me being terrible at puzzle games. Hmm. Damn. Hey. Hey. Hmm. Ah, it's a very nostalgic kind of style, isn't it? Style of pool. Now, that should have solved the puzzle for us, mate. Hey. Hmm. Not too sure what I'm meant to do here. Hey. Right here. I don't think this is what they were trying to get me to do. But it seems I can't change the size of this no matter what I do. What is it trying to make me do? If I interact with it at all from up here. Difficult. I don't think I have the brain power for something like this. Ooh, interesting. Damn. Not. Hmm. Thought such a bloody hard puzzle would come up next. Again, it's probably something very simple. I just always miss the bloody point with this sort of things. Hey. Oh, there. What the hell just happened? Wait, let me up. Let me up, mate. Hey. But it is something about this big one over here, is it? Ba da ba 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 da da ba. Da 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 da. Hmm. Oh, yes. That makes sense, doesn't it? Told you. Always the bloody simple solutions that evade me for the longest. Ah, there we are. That was far harder than it needed to be. Goodness.
Hello, my name is
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of
Oh.
our
Oh, this is like...
823 emergency protocols.
You're in a dark room with only a window, how do you get out?
In improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Ah, I see. So... The idea is to make one very big, and the other to sit on top of that one. Wait a second. Should I be able to make the room smaller? Ah, yes I can. Ah! Calm down. Oh dear goodness, I am a giant. I've made a terrible mistake. I am mighty. I am gigantic. Fear me and my great power. I need a reset. Yes. Ugh.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Wonderful. Ooh. Yeah. Like the world of Gulliver's Travels. Or, what is that little Thumbelina, I suppose. That grim fairy tale of that little man. I've never had size difference things in my dreams. Oh dear. Anyone had dreams that have size difference? Oh jeez, don't be too melodramatic, good god. Go into the bloody hallway. Thank you. Oh dear. Has to be the right size, does it? I can actually press the elevator button, that'd be a bit unfortunate. 5 out of 6 streams is the absolute limit. What's the emergency protocol to the emergency protocol? Well, we're about to find out. What terrible nightmare shall we find in the depths of this normal man's mind? Oh, damn it, we're back to 3 AM. That was pointless. We're at 7 AM before.
Emergency exit protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8, error. Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Oh, damn it.
Stand by for analysis.
Look, the paint's back.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions.
Well, maybe you're perhaps the part of that. You haven't shut up this whole time,
The
mate.
patient was improperly oriented.
Oh, good God.
Conclusion. Impossible. Reformulating. Improved hypothesis.
Oh, yeah.
Patient requires additional Somnasculpt therapy.
Do I now?
Conclusion. Emergency exit protocol cannot proceed.
I will burn you down from the inside if you don't let me out of this damn nightmare, mate. Come on, mate.
Instruction. Continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Well, so you trapped me here just to be narky about it, aren't you? Come on, mate. Isn't very nice. Trapping me in here for all eternity. Can't even let me do any of the puzzles. What's the point? Let's jump in the bed. Way, way, way. Oh, this is going to get it. Nope. Oh. Whoa. That was quite interesting. Well, bon voyage! Oh, okay, that wasn't nearly as large a drop as I expected it to be. Nice. I'm wondering if this whole area was built from this man's dreams. Must have worked in a video production facility of some kind. Maybe he was on this cast of Neighbours. Haunted forever by the green robes of the Neighbours. Sweet. Now we've got mysterious music. Sounds like something more out of one of those indie games based in some kind of beautiful post-apocalypse, doesn't it? That's just gonna ching 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 ching. Some old machine's gonna start up. Oh. Oh, well, well, well. C'est la vie.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
Oh, is it fragile now? Could have fooled me, mate. Could have fooled me. My dream seems to be as tough as the bloody adamantine skeleton of old Wolverine himself. With all the self-regeneration included. Yeah. I see. A fragile dream state, everybody. Ooh, a tear in the painting this time. Alright, what do you got to say now?
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
What is this game doing to me? Oh, bon voyage! Once again. Gosh, by one of those blasted plastic tables. Oh. Ah, wonderful. Most people's worst nightmare, trapped in an elevator. Perception is not reality. Can't tell me what a bloody dead it is. How am I supposed to bloody? Well, guess we'll just keep going, mate. Ooh, ooh. Dear. Very intense. Do-do-do-do-do. I wasn't concentrating when I got through last time, so I have no idea what I'm bloody doing. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, this is difficult. Sometimes there's a door there. Goodness. Why? Ta-da. Ah. Huh. Alright then. There you go. Uh-huh. I don't know how I'm doing this, but it seems to be working. It's like that game that they play over in Japan where you play rock, paper, scissors and then try and make the person look towards where you point. And I escaped. Well, I have no idea how I did that. But it worked, so... bloody hell, I'm taking it. Hey. Nice. Very, very surrealist, isn't it? Whew. You have to say for yourself.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
Indeed. Well, if there's some people in these bloody dreams, they wouldn't be too bad. And down we go. Unfortunately, that bloody isn't what it seems. Ugh. Right, yeah. We're getting very... yeah. Hey. Ooh, bed. We're getting very mixed up and twisted, isn't it? Right. Ugh. Where's that bloody alarm clock? This is fun. Speed running to limbo. I follow as the arrows guide.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Well, I've been hearing the bloody sound for the past hour, so I think we're going to die. Oh, look. Car park at the warehouse I used to work at. Oh, apparently not. Oh dear. New. There's last one, oh. New. Yeah. Wonderful. Welcome. Oh, welcome to you. Silence. And so saith the end.
This is highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework.
Oh.
Patients do not have access to this dream. Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
Huh. Is that so? Conception. I thought that said contraception and I was very confused. I didn't know we were having a child. I thought we were just living in a dream. Trying to avoid our problems by using magical dream therapy. Paradox behavior. 101. Music too dang loud. Burnt sense of burnt curry. See? So ask Ryan medical for increased counter order frequency. Excuse me, goodness. Oh, good God. It's real small. Gouge. Then fun. Ah, that looks like something, does it? Does any of this look like something? It will take a genuine eternity to do that.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Indeed, now. Don't do it, never. Something about that. About that. That's just a door. That's an entrance to it. Let's get super small, fellas. This is gonna take a while, fellas. Sit back and relax, lads and lasses, because we are going to be here for the long run. I can even get out of the blinded place.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Well, yes, that does seem to be the case. Well, I think this is close to the end of this, so we should be able to finish up soon. Jump onto playing some music, eh? Would that be exciting? Oh, goodness. My stream setup's all messed up. Problem with low resolution games and a very large resolution monitor, as I've discovered. Can't even edit the resolution of this game, actually. I've really made myself quite small, haven't I? How small you can make yourself. Oh dear. I am so tiny.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
I think I've completely destroyed this. I think I've made myself too small. Oopsie daisies. Suppose I should probably reset to checkpoint.
This is highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream. Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
Finally in. Unrealistic dream, you say? Ready to use some dreams unrealistically, mates? And making ourselves real big. I do this. This is very confusing. Oh dear, I think I may have very much broken this. Oh dear. Well, I love you.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload.
I think we solved it, boys. I think I am now becoming brain dead. Please, the sweet, bright release of death. Embrace me. Ooh, there we are. The sweet release of death. Wow. Nice. Quite like those actually. This black, white, infinite hallway looking shenanigans. Very good. Very good indeed. Artistic. And here I thought it was going to be the bright release of death. That it's the void. Oh, oh. There we are. Into the white void. Into the black void. Oh no. Into...
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Deception.
And many years
Not
ago,
perception.
I had a dream.
Did you know?
I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing. Where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
There you go. How very interesting. You had a dream, eh? Is that what started all of this? Is that what the Somnus script is really for? Finding this white space, this deceived reality. How very deep. It's fun. Quite like it. This. Reminds me of that part. There's the water temple, I believe, in Zelda. One of the Zelda games. The famous one, you know. Ocarina of Time. That's right. I'm about to fight my clone. The reflection of the water. Nope. Back into this strange, boring reality. Not an exit. Ah, what a shame. Well, that looked a bit strange. Now this is feeling a bit more like dream reality. Definitely had dreams that have perspective like this. Feels like a technical showcase of an engine, doesn't it?
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine.
Your imagination.
Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
Ah. Well, I suppose that makes sense. I'd have a hard time believing that magic was real at this point in my life. Spent 60 years, but learning it wasn't. That miracles don't exist. So I can see how that would be the case. The weight and the shame of a long life, I suppose. Why we all stop believing in things. Once we get over, or desperately cling on to something to believe. They cling on to something to believe. Let us away, shall we? Artistic little jaunt. Colour. I'm a fan of red, so let's go red. Even though I'm wearing blue and white. Goodness, I do like this sort of mahogany, shiny wood. I do like the mix of old and modern with some of these styles. Dark. Where I escape from this? Into the red. All about perspective, eh? All about bloody perspective. Oh. Goodness. Hello, Artie. Join me on my lonely journey? Trying to figure out these damnable puzzles? This is superliminal. It was much more straightforward before you came. suddenly turned very artsy, minimalist. It's a perspective puzzle game, but I can't bloody figure out what I'm supposed to be suspecting. Bloody floor. Oh, found it. There we are. The white wall all along. Ooh. I'm getting quite close to the end of this particular game.
Well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
Is it now? Perhaps it is. Oh dear. Aha. Ah, they make the ground solid. Our big old chess pieces. The ground, solid place to stand. That one. And over we are. There we are. All about perspective, mate. Ground is solid because you want it to be. Hmm. I'm supposed to use this to get to there. Can't really climb on it. It's too high. Case of getting it to roll. Ah. I see. That's what I've been looking for. A wheel of cheese. Certainly more useful to me. A block was. Freedom! I see. Down we go! The infinite abyss. Quite hard. This is like go a lot of the time. I find it very difficult to... Goodness. It looks probably terrible on screen, this particular section. But yes, it's a bit like go in the fact that it's quite difficult to do commentary for it. Well, especially this section. This section is quite artistic, perhaps? Oh no. Bloody alarm clock. Oh, 9 a.m. Yeah. 7:59 a.m. Oh, construction zone. Didn't realize that. 8 a.m. Guess it's time to wake up. When I woke up this morning. And that's the end, I suppose. Oh. Is it?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to.
Interesting.
You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them.
Ah, look at you. Mr. Mastermind, eh?
But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved.
Ooh.
The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective.
How very dramatic.
So, we
Look
do
at
the
you.
same things again and again and again.
Well, you're not wrong, I do
Of
that.
course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for.
Oh, well, you're not wrong. Settlingly enough, you philosophizing Dr. Glenn Pierce, eh? Yes, indeed, my favourite catchphrase. Ominous. But in this case, not ominous. Just bloody philosophical. I don't know how this is going to help me see things from a new perspective, for God's sake.
Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems.
Wrong, but please, I'd rather you not tell me that.
Things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them.
Uh-huh.
Because you saw
Oh, how
things from
encouraging.
every angle.
How warms my heart, truly.
You really were.
If I wasn't a sarcastic and
Yet moving forward,
bitter man, I'd actually be able to take this sort of thing very well.
you headed,
Very uplifting indeed.
expected it became, you found your way.
The head. Very uplifting. If I wasn't so dry, bitter, and sad, then I might actually be able to get something from this. I was sitting going, yes, yes. It truly is all about perspective. And I know it's about perspective, but you bloody will find me dead. Oh, good morning, Tiberian. Yes, for optimistic people only.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it won't have been as real as you believed it to be.
Indeed.
All you've got to do is wake up.
Would you look at that? Superliminal. I'd already played through most of the game, and it was fun to finish. Certain. What shall I do for the next 50 minutes? That elevator music. Bit more jazzy now. Oh, goodness. Ooh, my back is crackling. Yes, didn't expect to see you here, Tiberian. Seemed like the time of day you'd get out. Goodness. And that is the end of that. There's extra modes, but I'm not going to play them. No, I haven't played that again yet, and I don't know if I'd be able to finish it today anyway, even if I did go to play it. We can always jump over to that if you want. No, I haven't finished that one yet. Jump to library chatty for a while. Well, I decide. One hand clapping. I believe I was up to the 3rd area in one hand clapping, and I believe there's a whole 6 areas. So it's really quite a bit of thing going on with that. So I can't say I know. Usually at work during the weekend. Okay. Oh, goodness. Hey. So, do you want me to play one hand clapping? Play some music, maybe just pull out the trumpet, the tuba, and the baritone that are sitting right behind me. Play one hand clapping with them. I wonder if that would work. I think it would work. I know I like the rhythm one, so it doesn't really need tones, musical tones, but this is my weekend now. Fair enough. Whew. How much time do you have? I was just going to... playing a bit fast and loose, just making up for lost time, I suppose. Whew. Been a bit lonely for the previous... last while. Apparently. There's some buffering problems, is there? Huh. Error, eh? Stream is just getting very upset with me, sorry. You can think you can finish it? Well, let's see. I don't think I can, but we'll try. Open it up. Jump over to... Yes, some stuttering. I wonder why that is. The vicissitudes of Australian internet, I suppose. Can't do much about that. And a voice. Screw you, I'm not using a bloody voice. Let me go grab them. Ugh. Oh, it's a bit big. You fix that up? Don't know how that happened. Very strange. Close enough? Oh yeah, one hand clapping. Go to the full screen one. Yeah, let's go to the full screen one. There we are. Hear the wonderful sound of valves. What's that sound? Never hear it, so I can't actually tell how it bloody sounds. It is a lovely game. Quite good art, isn't it? There we are. Killer works with it. Yes, you're very stealthy, my drummer man. There we are. No game audio? That doesn't sound right. It's showing game audio. Okay, I'll turn it up. There you go. Can you hear it now? Yes, faintly. It just must be very quiet. Put it up to be a bit louder. I don't want it to overpower me, of course. Good. Wonderful. There we are. Smell of brass. Here we go. And... oh, that was rude. Oh, thinks he's a comedian, does he? I'm supposed to play it with your voice, but I'm playing it with the voice of an instrument. Yeah. There we are. Go. Ah, the last one should be up here, I imagine. I see. Oh, this is terribly musically. This is not very good musically, but, well, it'll have to survive. They change it anyway, so... ah. Oh, he's teleported. Ah. Slightly off. Ah, I see. Stop for a moment and actually think about this bloody thing. Yeah. Rude. Hello. Rude fellow. Taken out by a bloody instrument. Hope that's not blowing anyone's ears out too much. I was having fun. I guess we've got a friend now. See. I imagine we'll learn his powers. Just like we learned the other lass's powers. Aha. Ta-da. Ah. I see. This is going to be very, very... I'm just making myself very difficult for myself. It's a shame this isn't a singing one. I'm kind of curious to see how... Ah, I see. And... Good. There we are. Now, this is not nearly as fun as the previous sections. Here I was gonna think I was gonna have to do the bloody little... You know, the ones. Ooh, I have to activate some of the old things now, do I? Suppose the developers need to fix things up. Yes, that is true. Made a terrible mistake. Okay. Let's change more often. There we are. Very nice though, I do like rhythmic stuff. I keep forgetting. Must be crosswords in the recording. I'm surprised you didn't, being an Australian all. Well, that's what I get for being me, I suppose. Bloody hell, that's annoying. Or was that not long enough? Yeah. It has been my temptation to throw crosswords into it, but, you know, I've got all these musical instruments, Everyone else has sworn into it before. Nobody else has played a tuber into it or baritone. Just trying to maintain some sort of unique identity, I suppose. This is some extreme. It's recorded. Recordered. I have a recorder sitting right next to me. So I could use that too. Simple beats usually are the best. Yeah, I think we cut off the RP probably. I'm not very good at these things. I stop and think about it. I do have to add a second beat in there, annoyingly enough. And there we go. Good God. There we are. What is this? Goodness gracious. How the bloody hell am I supposed to do that? Nice drumming. You shouldn't have. Meh. You should have been a percussionist. Ah. Bloody hell do I slow everything down? There we are. see. Am I gonna bloody make it? Bloody hell, I didn't. Easy. Easy, mate. There we are. Ah, I see. Slightly faster. Here's my beer. Close but no cigar indeed. There we are. Got it, mate. Damn it. Wrong button. Nice, mate. Yeah, nice. Nice. That's certainly what we would say. Nice, mate. Fair dinkum, mate. Sounds like a squeaky pulley. We did this in the last area too, where we went each side, up, up this left, right, and centre. Can't bloody escape from these sort of symmetrical puzzles, can we? Aha! I get it. I don't think this is going to work, but we can try. Yes, no. Good to go. we are. Good, good. Oh, 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 oh. Wait, wait. Yes, listen, boys. Tough as rocks. Hard as diamonds. Hmm. Yep. I like this sort of puzzle. Much easier. Oh dear. I should play song by song, like note by note sort of thing. Well. Oh, I see. All about rhythm with this one. All about the rhythm, rather than the tone. Imagine mixing the two together though. Simple puzzle solving this one. Just need to ignore the top there. Reset it while you're standing in the puzzle. Hey, there we are. Ooh, just made that one. That was close. This gas can't be good for our little boy, but considering he seems to be walking through lava like it's made of mildly cold water, I'm sure he'll be fine. It makes it sound like a squeaky wheel, doesn't it? What? All this for a hot spring, eh, mate? Going for a dip, are we? Well, lad, come on. That'll be worth it. Put us into the stratosphere, mate. That's what I expected would happen. Oh look, his house. Controller vibrated itself off the desk. I guess. Interesting. I see. I don't know why I needed to play that little minigame for that. Required far too much concentration. Oh, there's two of the bloody things. Seems they're a species of people. I see. The whole village and species of the bloody things. The drummer men. The little drummer boys. Yes for him, There you go. Still sort of remember how to play that one. Rhythm games, eh? Seems like an awful chore. Get all this stuff working out. Ooh, this is a big one. They eat radishes. This is what the adult looks like in Peanuts, really look like purple little aliens. Maybe, maybe indeed. Hey. You guys having a nice relaxing soak, yeah? Ow, I have to press Q. Oh, shut up. I thought it was going to be the same interact button. I'm good off beats, eh, mate? That's trombone noises erupting from his mouth, same as them. Yes. Well, that's only when I stop playing trombone, I suppose. I do have a trombone somewhere in this house, but I've never actually learned the positions of trombone, so I'd only be able to do the which is fun enough on its own. Oh dear. Nailed it. Surprisingly enough. Oh dear. Oh well, close enough. Goodness. Do you think it would be so cumbersome to live in a society like this, or this is how you get around your town? Have to play a rhythm game every time you want to go to the toilet. Oh, look, it's the club. Heading down to the valley, are we, fellas? Oh, they don't care. don't bloody care, do they? They'll dance to any beat, no matter how fast. Be sitting at, what is that, really quite difficultly fast pace. RCL or something like that. Crazy speeds. Oh dear. What the hell's going on here? Their rave concert again. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a drum battle, is it? Ah. Got it. It is a drum battle. Goodness. That's quite a complicated rhythm he's decided to do. Yep, he'll let me do that one. Sweet. One mistake is allowed. But I don't know how I did that one. Worked, mate. That was easy. Come on, mate. Where's your drum skill? Right then. Take that, mate. I should have tried an instrument. Ah, well. Why are you all laughing? My joke to you? Throw a boulder. What the hell is going on? This is this game and opening things. I'm distracted. Oh. Ooh, magic. Ah, I thought I was stamping his feet, tapping his chest, is it? These fellas seem awfully chuffed, don't they? Hey, look, it worked. Games are usually about opening or killing things. I guess they felt the violence was inappropriate for the theme of this game. Fair enough. We're about to learn how to play this thing on drum. Ah, well. Okay. We get eaten by a monster. Whoops. They just got eaten by a monster. Whoops. Guess I'll just leave that be. That's the third time that's happened. Probably should have expected something, eh? Oh, let's see. How cumbersome. Well, that's what we get for murdering everyone, I suppose. It wasn't because of my terrible playing, it's because they killed themselves. It's fine. La. La. Da. 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 Oh, da. Oh, da. Oh, da. Oh, da. Oh. Da. 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 Yeah, damn. Oh dear, he's gonna keep getting these things bigger and bigger, aren't they? That worked. Terrible, but it worked. Done. Done. Terrible. Done. Done. Bonjour et mon maladie. Fortunately, I can't speak French, but bonjour to you too, my friend. Ah. Aha! At least it is new. Well, everyone's new here, don't worry. Good to see new faces around everywhere, it's fun. control it with an instrument, which is interesting. Doesn't seem to pick up that stuff very well. I'm very confused. Imagine trying to play this natural trumpet. Oh, that worked. You succeeded, fellows. Don't accidentally press R. Maybe we succeeded. No, we didn't quite. Damn it. Ah. So close, I know. That would probably work if I could bloody get that. Oh, I can catch up. This is the problem with these sort of puzzles. Yes, but I could use the first part like I'm going to now, because... Check this out. Hey! I think I've bloody well done it. All in a... I'm not too sure if this is a baritone or a tenor. I think it's a baritone? Not too sure. I always forget. It always looks so similar. Bloody nice, mate. Thank you. Aha. this in voice control for me? Annoying that I have to get all the way down. Good luck. There we are. Once again, Master of Time. You're happy about your whole village has been destroyed by an evil dark monster. Acting so happy about it. It's nothing if not jovial. That is true. Alrighty then. I see. Slow down. That's more reasonable. Apparently not. Much slower than that. Still slower. Yeah. Yeah. At least he handled that one. Right here. I see. I see. Oh, we've stolen their powers. Stolen the drummer boy's powers. Ta-da! Nice view, I suppose. Are we going to be eaten by a giant evil monster once again? the sun isn't gone, is it? You gonna do anything with the sun? No? What's that face? I don't know what that was about. Oh dear. Backed it. Right. Absolutely panned out on the floor. Oh, he's sending me on my way. Oh dear, the sound only reaches so far. We're to the next area. Oh. I was wondering if that was going to be a problem. Magic. I don't know what the next part of music this is going to be. We had sound, just sound, and we had tone, and we had rhythm. What's this going to be? What is this going to be? We'll check it out, and then we might jump over just to chat for a bit, and maybe I'll play a tune or two for you fellas. Fugue Forest. Well, that certainly isn't good. Nope, nobody's playing my fugue. Let's see what the puzzles are. Fugue Forest. Okay. Press it. Oh. Harmony. Is it now? I see. Ah, this part. You know of it, do you? Oh, this is fiddly as hell. Well, that is fiddly. Oh, get out. Goodness. Oh, I don't think I have the patience for that right, huh? Goodness. We might finish it up there. Are we? Over to... Just this again. Je suis menteur. Should have pulled the tuber out for that. I wonder if this even picks up on my microphone. Turn on my own stream to see if that sounds. There's some buff. Turn on my own stream to see if that sounds. You'll hear echo because I'm listening to myself, by the way. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. That is you, me, and a Frenchman. Seems like a comedy film. You, me, a Frenchman, and a tuba. Ugh, goodness. You, me, Frenchman, and a Cuba. The strangest of Quentin Tarantino films. Ooh. Help me. Maybe I'll jump over to the music room. There we are. The music room. I wonder if I can pull off a tune or two. Guess I don't need headphones on for this. Do I play piano? No, it's actually one of the few one of the few instruments my parents were never able to get me to play. I do have a piano, as you can see behind me. But my skill in it is lacking, at best. I'm certainly more of a brass specialist. If I played piano, it would actually be a good VTuber. Because I could play piano and sing, because piano players almost always can sing, unless you're a classical pianist. Then maybe not. And then I wouldn't have such trouble. Being special. Though at least I feel a bit special with the fact that I am probably one of the few VTubers out there who has willingly played a tuber on piano. Oh, I'm screaming. It always makes me feel special. Adagio. In tuba and orgel. Orgel. Ah, my bloody heart. I'll be looking away from the camera a lot, which is probably why thing gets very confused. How does the instrument sound, though, Tiberian? I understand they're not going to be picked up perfectly, because the microphone is not designed to pick up an instrument like a tuba very well, but is it sounding alright on stream? You really want to play the tuba and sing. Now, I don't know if this will be picked up, but that is actually possible. You can actually put a bit of tone into it. You can double tone it. I haven't really played a song yet. No, that's true. Goodness. That's what I get for trying to play a song by heart. It probably sounds quite muffled because it's not pointing directly at the microphone. It gives that sort of muffled texture to it. It also is perhaps the room. I'd need to turn up or change the settings for that, especially. A lot of things, unfortunately. But there is some sound. It probably sounds a lot better for a brighter instrument. Let me go grab the trumpet. If we use a brighter instrument like this, let me grab a piece for it. None of these will be any good because they're on bass clef. Yes, puffing cheeks is bad form, unfortunately. It looks very funny, especially on tuba, what I was playing just then. But it usually isn't what you want to be doing. If I can remember how to play this piece. Da 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 da. Always play. Doesn't have this dice on audio. There it is. Ah, wonder what that was. I'm back again, though. That was strange. Can you hear that? Probably should check on my own stream. Is there any sound? Yes, wonderful. I need to practice the trumpet a bit more to play it on stream. Unfortunately, it's quite tiring to play the trumpet. So right now I've got the baritone. So a lot of pieces. Unfortunately, quite a few of them are Christian-based pieces. So this one isn't. It's called At Dawn by Percy Code. I don't know how old it is, though. Yes, the trumpet, its problem is I can pick it up and play it, but it's the lips, the tightness that you need to keep your lips, the stress on the muscles is quite bad. And if you don't practice it a lot, the muscles get weak. And even though you can't play very well and for very long. Yeah, and then you can't get to the high notes. God damn. Goodness. Guess it's time to switch to the saxophone. Goodness. I wish I had access to a saxophone. I've got a clarinet, not a saxophone. Unfortunately. And a recorder. Saxophone. I haven't had a saxophone in this house for a long time. Brass, unfortunately, not woodwind. It's quite hard to hear myself. Let me pull out this. That doesn't sound too bad, all things considered. That could work. My great grandfather played the sax in over 65 band. I remember the old over 65s bands. There's quite a few of them over here, especially when it comes to the Salvation Army. Quite a few old soldier bands, eh? What if there's actually how old is this piece? It's a good piece, but I don't know how old it is. Probably still in copyright, frankly. I'll probably get done for playing the piece. '96 this was. How old the actual piece is. Maybe I should continue playing Adagio. Oi. Linda Floor, eh? Oi, TD good? I'm not sure. What is TD? I'm good. It good? It is good, if that's what you're asking. Well, I'm doing well. How are you, Linda? Just sitting here, relaxing, chatting, playing various musical instruments, and never finishing a piece of music because you have to suffer that. How are you feeling, Linda? Having a good day or a good night, depending on your location on the world. Swapping back to the tuba because I can play it better. Technically much better at tuba than I am at other instruments. Anyone here actually learnt any instruments? Considering there's more of us. Anyone here learn any instruments? Piano, saxophone, piccolo, flute, oboe, bassoon. So that S sound. Soon. That S got a lot more heavy than I expected because I was looking directly at the microphone. I don't usually look directly at the microphone. I started learning the cello in 4th grade, but never got far. Oh, I'm from Brazil. Well, hello from Brazil. We haven't had somebody from Brazil yet. We've had mostly America and Australia, but not Brazil. So, hello. Brings you here. And Tiberian started 4th grade, but never got far. It's another instrument I can still play a bit of it, I suppose. I can still play a bit of cello. The old vibrating box it is. I don't know how good I would be at it. You can see a cello maybe behind my head. If you look just next to the oboe lamp in my background, there's a cello, and also you can see all the violin cases, but I wasn't a very good violin player. Just those things you collect over time. Ah, did I understand your language? I use Google Search to translate messages. Ah, well. Thank you. Even though you can't understand me, it's very nice that you're watching. Thank you for watching. Very kind. Very kind. I wanted to pick up the bass, but the string class didn't cover it. Ah, I've always wanted to pick up the double bass, the big cello ×3. That big fella. Because then if I did, the double bass has the same tuning as the bass guitar. So you could actually learn both. It's just about learning the different positions. But they both have the same tuning, so technically. Don't worry about being Brazilian, Linda. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. It's always good to have more people, no matter where they're from. Have a good night. Sleep with God. Now you have a good night too. Sounds very ominous the way it's been translated, but I'll assume it's a nice thing. Goodbye, my friend. Good to have you here. Thank you for dropping in. Sleeping with God is better than sleeping with the fishes, I suppose. Yes, that's true. Fortunately, I don't understand that, but I'm sure it means something nice. What was I? Brazilian Portuguese and Duolingo. Ah, specifically Brazilian Portuguese, eh? I suppose it would be very different. They've been separated for quite some time. Oh, is it? Yeah, she's stressing them at times like English, Brazilian Portuguese is not. Ah, interesting. Oh, very interesting. We're all learning something today. I'm learning that I'm still pretty good at this. By the way, this piece is Adagio by Johann Sebastian Bach. One of his movements. I believe it wasn't for tuba originally. I don't think they were really that popular back then. But it's the only one I've got here that's currently out of copyright, so. Oh, goodness. Oh, my back! Did it sound musical enough, Tiberian? Did you hear the stresses and the non-stress? Could you actually hear those low notes, I wonder? Discord is popping off. Seems something's happening in one of the groups. If you did Brazilian Portuguese stream and Duolingo, you'd bring out all the Brazilians. I feel like that would be the same with every. Oh, wonderful. Maybe it's in the cards. One day I'll get all my tuba solos and trumpet solos together and I'll play them in a row. Instead of a music stream, instead of a singing stream or a karaoke stream, it's going to be a bloody tuba stream. I am a human person, sorry for being so weird, and because Brazil is like that. No, don't worry, don't worry. Don't you worry, mate. I don't know why you have to keep specifying that you're human. I understand that you are. I think. You underestimate Brazilians. Oh, I'm sorry. Goodness. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Mention them and they'll flock to you. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I feel like the same thing is for Australians. The moment you start talking about Australians, we all somehow sense it. Here, everyone screams, "Hello! It is I, the Australian. Please, talk about me more. I love it. And we'll convince you that some terrible thing happens in Australia which doesn't actually happen." That sort of thing. There we are. Let's play another one. Concerto in One Movement by Lebedev. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Resume's going to become for Brazil. Unfortunately, before I go to Brazil, I'm going to Japan, mate. Funnily enough, though, it's an internet meme. Fair enough. Now, Australians will just convince people that something terrible is in Australia that isn't actually there. We all have the ability to universally lie about things. I'm not going to tell you what those lies are, because it's breaking the Australian code. Just know that some of the things we say to the scary Americans, mostly, are entirely lies. But we like it. Hmm. I already know the drop bears are fake. Ah, well, that's a shame. Who blew that one for you, mate? Come on. Where's the fun in that? Ah, there's more lies anyway. They usually made up on the spot to scare some poor foreigner when they turn up in Australia. You never know which one's going to be the lie. I remember hearing a comedian talk about a lie that they got from it, where somebody convinced them in Australia that, I believe, gecko eggs, I believe, is what they used. They said gecko eggs was something that Australians ate. And apparently the whole office just got in on it in the moment. Person was just like, one person just said, "Oh yeah, gecko eggs, mate. Gecko egg sushi exists, real thing, mate." And the person was like, "Oh really?" And then people all over the office were like, "Oh yeah, it's totally real. Yeah, totally real, 100%." Fair dinkum, mate. Yeah, it's totally real. It's great. But yes, good. How very fun. Oh, got 3 likes. I wonder where the 3 likes came from. Very fun. Yes. Ah, well. I think we'll end up there. I think we might have to finish up. Because I'm going to see if I might join something else. You might see me elsewhere. I'm just watching a very interesting chat start popping up. Might play something else while I'm here, but on somebody else's channel. Artie, me, and our new Brazilian friend. Ah, I say. Fun. Oh, well. Oh. Some neighbors yelling off in the distance. That was quite surprising. Ooh. Otherwise, I might appear on somebody else's channel on Twitch. That's actually something I've been thinking about, Toby. Twitch. How do you feel about Twitch? Do you like Twitch? Do you hate Twitch? One of the other VTubers is trying to convince me that Twitch is a good idea for my VTubering career. But I don't know. Anyway, suppose for you, fellows, good night, sweet dreams, and practice. Make sure you practice every single day. Otherwise you'll never get to anywhere. Take a time to write. It would take time to write. Oh, you've got lots of opinions, do you? Ah, well. Look out for that musical stream. Maybe I'll get back into practicing my tuba once I have some time. And I think I might, don't hold me to this, but maybe next week I might be able to get another one of those Resident Evil videos out. So, oh well. Au revoir. Goodbye. Good that you're all here, and thank you for watching. Been a good time. I don't like Twitch and I don't use it. That's pretty much why I'm using YouTube. But it is true that most streamers these days, especially Western and more VTubers, I keep getting distracted from ending. Thank you for the stream and thank you for watching. It's always nice to have someone. And I had some playing, and it didn't sound too bad, which was the main part. Could do with some adjustments, but I'll figure that out. Au revoir. Good night. Sweet dreams. You might see me on somebody else's channel soon if I decide to do this. Oh. Bye-bye. Like a terrible phone call. Yes.